be a strategy there. Here we go, we're off. Starting off short to Tr.Crabb. Okay, so.
Back.
No, I just want to remind you, it's Phil Dalhausser, aka White Kevin Durant.
This is a strategy that Nick and Phil employ a lot. They did it against my guys in the semifinals, serving short to kind of take
and make him go straight up with Phil Dalhausser, one of the biggest players. Smart play by Trevor to make the block move, but he's dug up here in transition. Rosen gets the jigs.
By Phil, by Nick, and there's three.
Nick and Phil.
Trevor is extremely good running around to the right side. That's an aspect that he's really added to his game over the last couple months, I think. But Phil and Nick really kind of grooving him in.
Oh, that's not going to work.
And a double contact is the
open hand 3 seed in Phil Dalhausser and Nick Lucena. So when you play Phil here,
they've got to figure something out, whether that's passing that short serve up to Rosie so he can go on 2. We've seen him try and run around the back. He kind of goes a little further off the net that time. And out of
got to keep moving around. Good change by Tr.Crabb. This one's at Nick Lucena. He's going to try to squeak it down the line, but Crabb's on it. They get another shot, and Lucena buries it in the net.
Get your opponent out of system, out of their comfort zone, right? And then your opponent's constantly trying to do that to you as well, right?
Here we go, going at the thin beast, Phil Dalhausser. It's a touch off the block, and Trevor and Rosie put it away. I love it. Yourself. We ain't scared of you.
When your nickname is never scared of anybody that's across the net from you, and Rosie showing us that here early.
Especially a guy you used to play with,
right?
Phil Dalhausser. It's a drop on Phil, but Trevor goes for it when it's about 5 feet off.
Yeah, I like to think, you know, anything inside that, you probably want to stay at the net.
Wow. Some good heckles coming from Rosie's Raiders.
There's a nice example.
You want to not go low on Phil Dalhausser, but got to trust your game, and you love Trevor going and challenging those low angles here on Phil.
I was having this conversation, as we've seen him do in this match already. He's affecting your shots because you're at the very least thinking about where his block is, right? There's another nice
These are really easy balls to pass. They're hard to get a good transition out of with a big block, but
how is it to watch Rosie just pike mid-air, tuck those knees in and fly?
He's one of the most entertaining of all time. Nice, easy, deep angle shot from Nick Lucena, taking what the defense gives him. Because their coach said, we don't have to beat this team every day. We just got to beat them today. That's true.
Nice to see Trevor settling into a rhythm in his career at Manhattan Beach and get his name on the pier for time and eternity.
Unbelievable for Tr.Crabb and terrible for everyone else because you'd never hear the end of it.
That's the Hawaiian insight right there, right?
Exactly. I know him way too well. And we will all there right now. I'll tell you after this one. Nice.
Beautiful turn down the line, Tr.Crabb.
Slick shot down. Watch this great swing, crossbody. Not scared of the block. A few players were saying win because 2 other Hawaiians have already won this year, but he's trying to shut them up real quick here. One goes
placed on the Manhattan Beach pier signify that win.
Yeah, this might do it. Oh.
Just ripping away off the block, Nick Lucena.
Almost thought I was going to see another Sports Center top 10 play there by Dalhausser. Serving out of the middle. Tr.Crabb going back. Nice, smooth shot down the line for Nick there. Trevor doubling up, just out of bounds. You'd like to see his shoulders opening up, maybe a little more discipline on the staying square to the net, and Trevor gets that. Phil is ridiculous when he reaches high. Go!
And go ahead, kid.
Oh, boy!
You find a hip pocket dig better than this right here. Just right in the hip pocket.
And then twice you see Phil going high to swat the high line.
Hip pocket dig better than this right here. Just right in the hip pocket.
And then twice you see Phil going high to swat the high line. Rosie says, these guys, like I said, they're not trying to overthink it. They're just going to go out there and ball, play their game. That's their strategy. And it seems to be working well. Rosie's feeling it. Trevor's delivering.
On cue.
Control it right back to exactly where your partner wants it is a whole nother.
Did you see the amount of pressure? Ridiculous at 37 years old.
Ace, right up the middle. The local gallery, keeping them busy. And pre-games that they were going to go for their serves against this team, and I think that's a good strategy. So smooth, Tr.Crabb. You come in strong like that, set him up.
Did he learn that shot from Hawaiian legend Stein Metzger?
I don't know if I could give Stein credit for that. I know Trevor wouldn't. but we did watch him growing up.
With a 2-point lead.
Phil up on 2.
That shot.
Nick Lucena at the net against Rosie, and he blocks it, but Trevor covers, and they put it away. Wow. Some unbelievable volleyball. Does not want to get blocked by Nick. And Trevor just saved him there with that one-handed cover. Sean?
The funny thing to me about that exchange of words between Nick and Rosie on the changeover is, as abrasive as the Raiders are, that's how cool and how well-liked Sean is.
Tr.Crabb with the stuff here, running his mouth in the semifinals, getting in the head of Reed Pretty a little bit, or at least oh Lord, what another great rally.
Maybe none of that respect from Tr.Crabb's point of view carry over into his sand game.
There's an ace up the middle by Phil. Great location there. It's a tough path ahead of him. There's another ace. That one pretty lucky. Trickling off the tape as Dalhausser. Rosie takes that one out of the middle. It's going up against Phil and bangs it past him. It depends how you take it. If you take it personally, you're going to hate him. But if you understand that he just enjoys the competition, he's very competitive, and he talks more trash to me than probably anyone in the world. And I've never.
All the while encouraging people to hashtag never Trevor.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
That's how much we embrace talking trash to each other.
Rosie.
How you guys like set number 1? Yeah, quick start.
Great play by Nick.
Rosie.
It's a great little replay there. Watch how high up Rosie's getting. 37 years old, years young. About 2 feet out. This is a big serve receive here. And they go at the younger Tr.Crabb. He handles it well. Goes over Phil. Phil tries to swat it, but it lands on his side. Yeah. Now he goes back at Nick. Oh, Rosie wanted that. That was a great hit by Phil.
Great pass from Nick, too, to give his...
Got it. Here we go, Nick going with the float. He's going to go short to Rosie this time. Try to bring Rosie right into Phil. And they bite on it. Phil gets the touch. But Trevor's going to get a chance in transition. Tr.Crabb slamming it down, angle in front of Nick Lucena. Tr.Crabb looking for his first victory ever. Going at Phil, bold strategy. And that's why it's tough. Because when he gets
constant chatter from the Raiders, who, fortunately for them, have been released from their parole officers for the finals today.
Trevor again sneaking it. Gonna get another shot here against Phil. This one's off the net. It's gonna be tough to put away. Really back. And now he's on the line. Going at Tr.Crabb, 28-year-old out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tough set. Rosie's gonna keep it alive. There's a back set by Crabb, and Rosie puts it in. They're still alive. 21 all. First set.
Miscommunications from them the last two plays, but they did a great job to save it there and still keep themselves in this set.
Huge dig there by Rosie when Phil's going at Nick. Rosie makes the read down the line. Nick hits it right at him, and Rosie puts it away from the left. Wow.
You know what's important when you see Rosie nodding his head and chattering a little bit, right? Usually about as calm and as collected as they come. He's feeling it today.
Oh, unfortunate play there. Way to put it away by Phil Dalhausser, but that was almost a huge error pass by Nick Lucena. Somehow the long reach of Phil Dalhausser got it there. This thing was almost going over. Trevor would have passed it, but Phil caught it right before it crossed the plane, so it was a legal attack.
File that under you can't teach height, right?
Yeah. Trevor coming middle. Nice swing. They brought him in short there, and I thought Trevor was going to come in with just side. Phil didn't move into it. Watch it come inside a little. Leaves Phil on the outside. Opens up a lot of court. Rosie looking to get on the pier for the fourth time. Wow. Rosie leaving him with a little Wilson tattoo. But what a read by Rosie as well, getting into the right spot.
Spiderweb deals on the back of his shoulder? Or?
It's got to be the Rapid Force. Oh, wow. Getting like a little tricep push back to the short line.
A rotator cuff stretcher.
So confident. Look at that one. Phil Dalhausser, one of the best setters. Second set, first one 25-23 in overtime. Rosie coming to the middle, bouncing it cross body on his ex-partner Phil Dalhausser.
The Vegas line, and years and years and years of him showing.
I hope you guys can hear these heckles coming from the Raiders. Oh. Tough play from Trevor. He expects to see Phil Dalhausser there, but I don't think he did.
I don't know if anybody in the game is better at that particular play than Phil Dalhausser. Just sealing up the net, taking care of all the sort of garbage we would call that.
In his 20-year career. Rosie scooping it and delivering. Wow. Not even the to entertain.
So we've seen the hip pocket scoop. We call that the fanny pack right in front.
Fanny pack. Exactly. Here we go, Nick. Looking to slow down the momentum. Wow. Just the fact that Rosie was within a foot.
Just that miss by Rosie right there made me super depressed because I just realized he can crawl in the sand faster than I can run.
At least it's Sean Rosenthal, local boy, local legend. Back serve. Going cross body to Nick's line. Nick handles it easy. Nice kind of off-speed swing to the corner.
Feed around the court as well. So we're gonna have to see some good shots if guys expect to kill the ball out here today.
Tight set, and Rosie handles.
Overly extended.
Ooh, good clean shot there. That's what it takes to get it done. I hope hope you heard that heckle. As the guy...
Phil, the Beijing Beast.
Oh, that one goes deep. That's an error by Tr.Crabb. And we're tied up.
Anything to Phil is going to be detrimental ultimately, as you're going to fire him up and heighten his focus perhaps.
Yeah, when you're playing any elite athlete, I think that one's in. Nice swing by Tr.Crabb. If it gets in your head, then, I mean, you're playing into their game. And that's what Rosie's Raiders are here. A funny thing that they're doing, something to laugh about later.
Is it counterproductive, however, though, in that maybe Phil steps up his game
I think
as a result?
Sometimes it is, but it also feeds Rosie's fire. Oh, wow.
That was unbelievable.
Tr.Crabb making an unbelievable save. Rosie making an unbelievable save himself and getting it over, but the refs calls this down. It was about half hand, half sand, and I think it was the right call.
I think it was the right call, too. I can't believe that Rosie got that over the net and in from less than 6 inches off the sand.
That was almost back on SportsCenter right there.
Yeah.
Bring that villain vibe for him, and Trevor does the talking himself.
And I really admire the Teflon nature of Rosie, that he manages to not get the stink of the Raiders on him, as it were.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Rosie at the net. And Nick puts it away as Rosie drops. Dalhausser never going away. They were down. They lost the first set in the semifinal against runner-up Patterson. They came back out just as strong. You have to play an entire match of good volleyball to beat this team. And let's see if Crabb and Rosie can do it. That's not going to be a good start. Phil puts it away in transition.
Any opponent that is of a similar skill and talent level to you is next to impossible. I think the same thing remains true out here on the beach.
Yes, for sure.
Any kind of 21-19, 25-23 type sets where 1 point
winner every single tournament, and we could have a new one here in Rosie and Trevor.
Beautiful shot down the line.
Nice. Phil, when are you going to fill out? Talking about his slender nature. That might be an ace on someone else, but not for Rosie, as he bounces it with his how hard that play is. First of all, you're about to get aced, so you just want to keep it in play. Instead, he turns it into a left-handed bounce. Phil Dalhausser lining up on Rosie's right hand, knowing that Rosie... That was ridiculous, right? So Rosie gives him the crossbody with the left.
Ooh. That might have been Chowder too.
Yeah,
as well.
I don't know.
I mean,
I would put my money on his kids. Coming to the middle, Rosie. Oh wow, Rosie! Watch the direction his body faces when he lands. Yeah, he's looking up at us already. Doing a 180, putting it down past the big. He's gonna have to look if it goes to the sand, and then he's gonna get a block against his ex-partner. Rosenthal
stayed, watched the juniors 10 and under final, which was exciting, and they're here for the men's final, of course.
Big dig by Tr.Crabb, playing defense here. They're in trans. Trevor drops. Rosie digs it with his chest. Trevor, perfect roll set to the net, and Nick's on the run. They're going to get a chance on two, and Trevor puts it away. Wow. There's Sean Rosenthal leading the way.
We're getting down to very few body parts on Sean Rosenthal that he hasn't used.
Rosie playing with a chip on his shoulder. Going up to the net. Tr.Crabb on D. Jump serve and go block. Something Phil has to do full time. Wow.
Oh, the backside
That's the different speeds you're bringing at Phil, making Phil work super hard.
Ball control from Crabb and Rosie.
Rosie digs it up, but can't keep it on his side. Oh. When he sees that someone's going to tee it off in his direction, he gets extra low and expects to make that spectacular play. Trevor going back again. Phil's there this time, and he errs.
Really the mark of expected,
right?
But he does expect that of himself.
Something you would know as a Olympic gold medalist libero.
Well, I had
For the
huge
international
blockers in front of me, so I think I just picked
Two
up
pancakes here and there.
Yeah, 1 or 2 pancakes.
Trevor poking it off the block. I like their chances here. And Nick's going to get a shot in transition with no one up.
Phil and Nick on a
Phil and Nick.
4-0 at 16.
I love the Gold Series coming about. A little more pressure, a little more prestige on these few events. Rosie rolling that set back in the middle. Trevor, that was right touching the ring, the metal ring on the corner. Going short to Trevor. Nick trying to squeeze it down. Trevor Crabb back to serve, going deep to Lucena. Trevor looking like he's doing a delayed
hard, but he kind of can lull you to sleep with that look because clearly he is trying hard and he mixes up speed so well offensively that it's so hard as a blocker, don't you think?
He's one of those guys that speed. Rosie putting it away.
Safe setting, yeah.
Here we go, Rosie, jump serve, cross body, swing to Lucena. This one's tight, and Trevor Crabb gets on it. Trevor didn't stop biting on it. It was a tight set. He was going to steal that low seam. Nick goes for it. Bounce block by Trevor Crabb.
What a great block from
In
Trevor.
the lead. Perfect day in Manhattan Beach. Here we go, Rosie reading that seam swing by Nick Lucena and putting his crossbody shot away. So fired up about it. This is what we're seeing from this team. They believe they can put it away in 2.
That's a great example of something you were talking about earlier with the blocking and shooting like we saw there. I mean, that approach was hard, aggressive.
Rosie with another dig on Lucena. Trevor Crabb drops. Nice turn down the line by Nick. Could have been tied up at 18 easily right there. Trevor taking the ball out of the middle and going back. Nick delivers a dig, and that ball's tight over the net. And Lucena's in the net. Trevor put it down anyway. 18-19. Dalhausser looking to push it to 3. Nick knew he was going to net there. He's sprinting from off the net. Or you can obviously sprain each other's ankles easily. Tough, but you gotta have intention behind it, or else sometimes you make the error like that. Big Phil Dalhausser on the line. Oh, and Trevor with 2 errors to end the set. Yeah, they're all standing up in front of us.
For the open, let's go.
Rosie taking the first one, coming all the way to the left side and burying it down the line. I love that. I love the... And that one's alive. Somehow, Nick, the quick, keeping it alive. Trevor coming in the middle. And off the block of Dalhausser, off the hands of Trevor, and Rosie finished. Big old swing.
Going to Phil, they're probably not what Trevor and Rosie wanted to do. Phil and Nick starting off by going to Rosie, probably not what they were looking to do either.
Phil goes to Trevor there, and Trevor rips one cross court as it bounces into the stands. He ain't
an incredibly high-level athlete. He knows nothing is won by getting soft.
That was another tough play. You almost want to say, you know, the strategy of Phil Dalhausser options, even if he doesn't take it, having to, and of course, Phil's probably going to take that opportunity most of the times. Great play by Trevor. Love how they're moving it around here. Not the same block when he's having to cover 10 feet, 15 feet laterally. Here we go. They're going at Phil. Oh, Rosie, same thing. It dropped.
We may see him step in and use another part of his body to just scoop a ball.
Phil Dalhausser serving up the middle. This is off the net. It's going to be tough to put away. Lucena gets the dig. This one's tight. And Nick gets on it quick. There's that footwork. His footwork has to be... This is a dangerous position for Phil Dalhausser to be in. He's so deadly from the line, especially in these clutch situations. Trevor and Rosie get him off the...
Cross his body and swing at it. Just so good.
That's an overpass. Huge opportunity. And a huge error there by Nick. Manhattan Beach Open on the line. Tr.Crabb serving at Nick Lucena. Nice clean high line by Nick.
Sometimes he just sort of committed to that hard angle, and Nick just slapped it over the top. I wonder if...
Oh, that's tough. Take the ref's opinion, but see how it's a side set? And it spun a little bit.
They're victims of their own previous success. Rosie, one of the best hand setters around, so...
Oh, they were able to pick up the... Nice discipline by Phil Dalhausser's block there, but Trevor able to pick up the trickler off the tape. Here we go, Rosie out of the middle. That one's tight, tough to deal with. Great play going up and over the huge block of Phil Dalhausser. Rosie with the dig and trans. Huge opportunity to take the lead, and he does. Sean Rosenthal just so good.
For the plays here. Rosie and Trevor up 6-4. Down 7-6. Now up 8-7. Set number 3. For all...
There's that on 2 ball they were looking for.
Just goes right up the gut. Did it a lot in the semifinals as well.
Here's Phil on the line. This is when he gets deadly. Goes at Trevor. And there's a huge dig by Nick to take the lead. Sets off the net, but he puts it away. He wins. 51, I believe. And he serves in the net.
That's an excellent...
Rosie's there. Wow, good aggressive block. That height if you went with 2. Here we go, Lucena going at Trevor. Same strategy they started with, going short to him. Rosie with the pokey cover. Nick digs him up. On 2, and Rosie wasn't ready at the net. 11-9, and Nick's getting those. And I think that's kind of been the difference. Oh no, huge error by Rosie. Trevor and
who's also probably got more experience than anyone in the game, knew well enough to just let the instinct of his guys go in this. We'll see what happens late.
Here we go. This is huge. This is a big point, and it's in. Nick Lucena. Rosie's telling Phil right now. Maybe look out for your glasses. Rosie will swing away in these moments. And Phil gets up this year, internationally and domestically, or maybe 5. Trevor and Rosie just have to side out, and they cannot lose if they side out every time. Trevor's alive. Trevor and Rosie will live to play another point. Finish this huge comeback.
Onto that.
There's a good play right there. Phil getting up huge and going over Trevor. Such a tough play. Crabb. Look at this. Sending it to the corner, but Phil with a full runway and Trevor having to get up fully gassed.
Since you took the season off, is there anybody better on the sand than Trevor Crabb at coming down from
ESPN top 2 play? Just perfect instincts. I'd say he's one of the top guys to do it for sure. As Phil serves it in the net.
Until you come back.
Until I come back
for this year.
There's Nick. That thing's drifting a little. Who's in the net? Nick Lucena's in the net as he was tracking the ball.
And Trevor and Rosie on the better of the two sides, it looks like.
Rosie with the dig, looking to get a real one. And he gets blocked by Phil. It's you risk Phil making the smart play. Trevor going to the right side for the match, and it's over. Phil is back on the pier. Nick Lucena on the pier for the second time in his career. And as you can see by their celebration, it's something that they expected to happen.
Well, they expect. I really appreciate the sportsman.